Crew. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man? What's going on? You doing all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On this sinus allergy day.
Right.
You
Hey,
know what
lying.
I'm saying? My boy went two different, just up and down, and just all clogged up. All kinds of stuff, man. I was working everything, bro.
It was smooth. It was smooth. It was smooth. And rain. Please, April showers is real life. April
Right.
showers.
Right. Also throw down tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going down tomorrow. I just hope that internet and stuff don't get knocked out.
Right.
How was your day?
It was all right, man. I can't, first day back in the saddle type stuff.
I was ready to say, yeah.
Cranking up a little bit, just trying to get it right, rolling with that one. But other than that, man, I was straight, was getting calls, talking to people, stuff like that. But
Right.
yeah, man, I mean, I'm geeked. I'm geeked. Showers don't stop me now because I'm going to see Dave Chappelle tomorrow. Hopefully, internet and stuff will be up, like Mark said, so we go ahead and do the show. Then I'm gonna be dipping out, all that kind of stuff like that. So, yeah, I love it, big time.
Right.
How you doing, Shannon? What's going on with you?
Damn, I heard now.
Yeah, it's gonna go up and down. Come right back. It's gonna dunk it. It goes back out of the park. It goes everywhere, man. I mean, just all over the place. But other than that, man, everything's cool. Can't complain about nothing.
What you said?
Ain't nothing,
not at all.
If you do, ain't nothing gonna happen anyway.
Right. Point.
Like we said before, like we keep saying, 35KY Sports is the official sponsor of the Mark and Will Show. We're real thrilled about that. We're going to need them to go ahead and update yesterday's show and these shows and all this kind of stuff, whatever they need to do, make it happen so people can go on Instagram and check them out. Here's a little snippet about what they offer.
Yes, sir.
Head on over to Instagram and follow our folks over at 35KY Sports. 35KY has got you covered with everything going on in the sports world. From local Louisville news to everything going on in the NBA, NFL, NCAA, and much more. 35KY Sports, an official sponsor of the Mark and Will Show. Bada bing.
Bottom bam. Mark and Will Show gaming. If all goes right, I'll be live tomorrow. Everything fell today. I don't want to talk about it. I'm still upset about it, people, but I will be up and live tomorrow. If everything is right, cross our fingers, I will be up and live tomorrow. Have fun playing on these games, man. I'm just so excited about this right here, man. It's ridiculous. I talk about it at work every day, so it's great. I'm going to bring out WWE tomorrow, so everybody stay tuned.
You heard them. Big time, you know what I'm saying? What system are you on, Mark?
PlayStation 4 right now.
PlayStation 4. So, hey, make sure you get at him so you can go ahead and see if you can play along and all this kind of stuff. Have some fun. That's the whole thing about this show.
Yeah.
About this gaming show, basically, man. Just have fun, see what's going on, and see what you're about. We're going to have tournaments, all that kind of good stuff, and be ready to rock and roll. So, hey, get at us. You know where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make a comment. Put it in the comments. Go ahead. DM us. You know what I'm saying? If need be on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, Instagram. let us know so we can go ahead and see what you're about. See if you're really
Absolutely.
about something. If not, then got issues. Knock you right over your head.
Right.
Hey, Friday. Check it out. FNC Crew. Friday
Yes,
Night
sir.
Crew. Gonna rock and roll. Do what we have to do with that one. I already got a couple of topics, you know what I'm saying? That should be good, goody. 8 p.m. Check us out. We've been out for about 3 weeks now. Trying to go ahead and hit it back. Rock and roll. Have much fun with that one. And
Yeah.
with all you people talking about, well, you know what? I really don't follow sports all that much and all that kind of stuff. This ain't about that.
Show ain't.
Now, sports may come in there if it's a figure or something that we talk about, but this is not a sports show. Just want to let you know this is not a sports show. So check
Right.
it out. Topics. You got Sierra, D. Shan, Bump, Mark, and myself. Rock and roll with topics. So check us out. Much fun, much fun. Let's hit them with them scores, bro.
Baseball, people is back. If y'all didn't know, now you know. MLB is back Tuesday, April 12th. It's a lot of games actually on right now. You got the Mets and Phillies 0-0. Marlin Angels. Marlins up 1-0. The A's is losing to Tampa Bay 5-3. Milwaukee is tied to the Orioles 4-4. Blue Jays, Yankees. Yankees is up 2-0. Nationals down to ATL 3-1. Dodgers is Twins 0-0. Royals of St. Louis 3-0. Pujols is signed back for 1 year over there. Now the games is finished. Red Sox and Tigers. Red Sox won 5-3. Chicago Cubs beat Pittsburgh 2-1. Cleveland beat the Reds 10-5. White Sox beat Seattle 3-1. Then you got your nightcap games: Rockies and Rangers, Astros, Diamondbacks, Padres, and Giants.
All right. What I want to do real quick is go ahead and give everybody who needs to know. We're going to do the standings, but the standings is going to be different. Right now, I'm going to go into American League East and let you know which teams is in the East of American Leagues. So you got
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Blue Jays, Tampa Bay Rays, New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox, and Baltimore Orioles. They are in the American League East, so they competing with that. In the Central, the American League Central, you have the Chicago White Sox, Cleveland. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Guardians, because I'm ready to say Indians. Been Cleveland Indians for
Yeah.
years. Now it's the Guardians, and it kind of threw me off. So the Central's got the Chicago White Sox, Cleveland Guardians, Kansas City Royals, Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers. In the American League West, you got the Houston Astros, you got Oakland Athletics, which is A's. You got the Los Angeles Angels, Seattle Mariners, and Texas Rangers. In the National League East, where the champions stay. The Atlanta
Yes, sir.
Braves, followed by Philadelphia Phillies, the New York Mets, the Washington Nationals, and the Miami Marlins. Been a lot of championships out of the past 15 years in that division.
Right.
National League Central, you have the Chicago Cubs, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are on the radio. Got to step up your game. Got to step up your game. Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers, who always take care of business and didn't fall apart. And in the mighty West, you have the San Diego Padres, Colorado Rockies, San Francisco Giants, Los Angeles Dodgers, Arizona Diamondbacks. Those are the breakdowns of who's in the divisions and all that kind of stuff like that. So, hey, we're going to dive in that, really get into that, get into the stats, see who's the hot players, who's not. Make sure you pay attention to all that. I know so some of y'all like watching paint dry. Everything's going to be fine. We're going
Right.
to make it. We're going to twist it, turn it, make sure you enjoy it. Big time. That's what we do on this show.
Absolutely.
We ain't your regular show, so we're gonna make sure that we relate to everybody. Everybody can relate to it. And pick your team. Get your team, follow your team, and we're gonna talk about it, have fun with it. Like always.
Right. NBA is on right now. The play-in games is actually on right now. You got Brooklyn and Cleveland on. Brooklyn's up 57-43 at halftime. At halftime, and it's a nightcap 9:30. Timberwolves and the Clippers.
Now, as we talked about this yesterday, um, one thing that I said that the Cleveland Cavaliers cannot afford to do was get by down double figures at first quarter.
Yep, that's what you said.
They was down 20. They still in the game. They only down by 14. But
Yeah,
20-point hole, you can't let that happen. You can't let
right. Exactly. Early too.
And so, and if I'm the Nets, I'm going full throttle. Knock you out so we can get a little bit of rest. Let everybody else fight it out. Let me ask you this, Mark, and I know we hit a little bit yesterday. For the Cleveland Cavaliers to come back, man, what needs to happen?
Woo! What needs, because everybody right now is sitting on our cylinders. Brooklyn, everybody's hitting their shots. You got Drummond, who just all over the place, catching out of you, rebounding. To be honest, which I think is going to be kind of hard because Kyrie's on, that sniper's on. It's going to be kind of rough, but I would say if you slow down Kyrie, let KD get his, slow down Kyrie and the rest of the team, because you're not stopping KD.
Right,
You're not stopping that man.
right,
And Rondo did good a little bit on him when he was on him, but when they do that switching, it's a route. You know what I'm saying?
right.
If you switch that donor, Kyrie's going to eat. But when Rondo's on him, Rondo's doing a decent job checking him. He is doing a decent job. Rondo's a bigger guy with a longer wingspan or whatever. So it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Uh, you know, uh, to me, you have Love who had 11 points off the bench, just like a vet,
Yep.
11-6. But like I said yesterday, they are a young team. A young team. They going to
Mm-hmm.
17. Big time. How you doing, champ? How you doing, champ? The champ is
Champ.
here. What's going on, mom? The champ. Uh, but no, they a young team, man. I look at Moccasin or whatever. Moccasin, he been in the league for about 5 years.
Yep.
Okoro, he's only been in the league by a couple of years, coming off injuries. Mobley, a rookie. Garland, 2 or 3 years. He had an injury, you remember? And Levert's probably the longest tooth one, and that's like 6 years or 5 years
Yep.
himself. That's not beating the Nets.
Nope.
I'm
They got
sorry.
a lot.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I mean, for that to happen, like we talked about yesterday, Garland would have to go for 40. Mobley 20 and 20. And I mean, they still in the game. Don't get me wrong, they still in the game, but
Yeah.
you don't want you want to put that pressure on the Nets. And right now, you ain't got that pressure on the Nets. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at
And
all.
that's a problem. That's a problem. When they ain't got to play Aldridge, they ain't got to play Griffith, and all these other cats. They sitting back there chilling with. Sometimes in the game, they had 3 guards set. Y'all
Right.
can pace
Right.
that, and you hit it on the head. Kyrie is trying to say, hey, dude, first of all, Brooklyn, kiss my butt for doing what y'all
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
James Harden, I'm going to show you messed up.
Yep.
And they better hope they don't see them in the playoffs. Because
Ooh-wee.
what Kyrie and KD might do to them, they going to get arrested.
Right.
They get
They
arrested
are.
for that stuff. So, and then I love Drummond. I just think either something's going on that they think he may not work as hard or whatever. We know he's been in the Olympics as far as
Yeah.
Goodwills or whatever games, stuff like that. But to me, someone who can give you 18 and 12, 18 and 10 a game, and he's been
Yep.
traded 1,000 times, it's got to be
Right.
work ethic or something going on, bro.
It is. He's a
Something.
good player.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time he get
Very good player.
released or his name, everybody's like, hey, bro, I would love to see him on the Lakers. I would love to see him. I mean, and he's been on these teams.
Been on these teams.
And he is not no DeAndre Jordan, even though DeAndre Jordan, when he was rock and roll with the alley oops and stuff. That was cool.
Yeah,
But this dude is
exactly.
a pure post up player,
Player. Yeah.
and I'm
He
like,
didn't get the chance. He didn't get the chance in L.A. because we know how that was.
yeah, yeah,
And then in Philly, I'm just gonna say them two stints right there. And then in Philly, it was like, did Joe pull? Like, no, nope.
right,
You don't. Nope. He gotta go. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right. No, you're right, and it just blows my mind because that cat has so much talent.
Yeah, dude, drum is good.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got 75. All right, let's do it. He probably end up with 16 and 10. That's all he
Exactly.
needs on that team.
That's all he needs.
He don't need no big numbers. And then they sitting there chilling. They got Aldridge's resting up.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
man, man. If everything can click and do what they got to do, um, I'm cheering for the Cavs. Not in this series. I'm cheering for them just
Right.
because they have had a hell of a year. Granted, they had some
Yep.
injuries with Austin. I'm
They
cheering for.
would.
The biggest question is this for this game, Mark. Will the Nets cover the 9.5? Will they win by 10 points or they'll only win by 9? So 9.5, you got the over or under.
I got the over.
Yeah. I feel you on that one. No, I feel you on that one
Got
for
the
real.
over. Yeah.
I feel you on that one for real, for real. That's
Yeah. Ain't
that
no telling what this second half grade look like. Jeez Louise.
right out of there.
Right.
Bang yeah.
Woo. This night I think this night game is gonna be a real good one.
Yeah.
I think
Clippers
it's gonna
versus
be a
Timberwolves.
real good one.
Clippers
Yes.
versus Timberwolves. The minus 3.5 favorite is the Timberwolves. Timberwolves has been out of the tournament for about 2, 3, 4 years, whatever.
Yep.
Um, Clippers have turned the corner with PG 13. But I'm cheering for the Wolves, man. I want them young bucks gonna get that W, man.
You don't get in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough because all that veteran stuff on the other side. Cat gonna have to be 26 and 15. Cat
Right.
D'Lo gonna have to get him about 20 and 10 or 20 and 8 assists. You know what I'm saying? A AE gonna have to give you about 20 and 10. They're gonna have to show up. They can't have one of them off nights. They can't have that. They got a ball.
Right.
They got a ball. I think I like you. I think this is gonna be a great game. I think it's gonna be a fun game. I think it's going
Yeah.
this game right here is gonna be for the people who don't get to see the
Yep.
West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They don't get to see Anthony Edwards, who is
Yep.
one of the best young players
Woo.
league. They don't
Ain't
get
no
to see
question about
Cat,
it.
who's a top 5 big man in the league. They don't get to see D'Lo. They see D'Lo when he was being traded and all this not used
Yeah.
right with LA and all this stuff. They get to see
Exactly.
D'Lo do what he does best, a smooth operator. They get to see the Clippers. PG just makes him a Hall of Famer because he balls. They get to see the youngsters too on that team. They got some young dudes. It's gonna be a good. You get to see all that Ty Lue, all that kind of stuff. And let's go on and hit it. Does Ty Lue goes to the Lakers after this?
Nope.
That kind of stuff. I mean, it's so
Right.
much intriguing things.
Yeah, it's a
But
lot.
that
It's a
West
lot.
and the playoff is totally different. They got a suitable time for you guys. 9:30. Man, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. And before we move on, I hit something, and I'm gonna go on to Mark right now for the fake show hashtag Lake Show Fake Show. Who you think is gonna be the next coach, brother?
That's a with all the speculation they got going on in the air with it, I would say it might be dude from Toronto. It might be Nick. It might be Nick from Toronto who come
Nurse
next year.
guy, Coach Nurse. Yeah,
Yep. With everything they said, but now they saying that he wants LeBron wants Mark Jackson. It's like I'm sick of it, dude. Like I'm not me personally. It's like, bro, why? I mean, I understand you're a superstar, whatever. Why give him so much power, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got rid of Nick. I mean, Frank, whatever the hell his last name is.
Volker,
He
whatever.
got a championship in the bubble. I get it. Or whatever. But this next coach he bring in, what if y'all don't make the playoffs next year? Then what? You gonna get rid of him too? Then you'd be 39, 38, 39. How old are you, Greg B?
And
Then,
and they're saying they talking about keeping Westbrook.
right, right. And then for him to come out and say this year wasn't a failure, then what the hell was it? You let the Pelicans of San Antonio jump y'all in the play-in game. Like, this is a failure.
Right, right, right.
What?
And
Oh,
the
Jesus.
GM who basically just got the job because he was a friend of Kobe's. He was Kobe's agent.
Yep.
What killed me is he was like, "Yes, I would talk to the captains, LeBron and AD, and we discuss." That's your problem. I have no problem saying, "Hey, uh, we're looking at such and such, Mark."
Right.
I'm not saying I'm not coming to Mark. Who do you think we should get? No, nah, you done that. You done that, and that's been a
Done that.
mess. Been a mess. And for all in order for them guys, this is two things that happen. For all of them to bounce back, they gonna have to get that lottery pick, get a high pick, and go on and get a bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Number
Absolutely.
two, trade your assets. Your assets is Monk. You know, Monk been balling. Trade him. Go on and get some draft picks for him or
Yep.
somebody. Because nobody wants them Westbrook or nothing like that. Nobody wants
No.
uh, 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 um, Stanley and all them other dudes like that. Dude, your only asset on that team, truthfully, is Monk. He ball.
It's Monk. Yep.
You know, rest of you
Right.
dudes, ain't nobody want all that. Trevor Reza, Carmelo, man, that's old folks' home.
What you
Nobody want all
say?
that, bro. Man, nobody want that. Your one asset. Even the dude, what's his name? THG, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He ain't even ball. I mean, he's not
Right.
even. They like, nah, dude. He's a role player that they gave too much money for.
Right.
Hot mess.
Yes, it is.
Hot mess, bro. I mean, hey, all I know is that they're relevant just because of LBJ. And really, you're not going to be able to trade Westbrook, right?
Right.
Do you look and trade AD? If you could trade
Yeah.
AD, if you could trade AD and get you a top 20 player and a draft pick, I think you're going to make it.
Yeah. You got to. I like
A
that
proven commodity.
because
A proven
because
commodity.
yeah, because AD he's not the guy. He stays injured way too much. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Right,
get it twisted. When you're healthy, you're good.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But he ain't been healthy. What, in 2, 3 years?
Since the bubble.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't believe in AD no more. You can sit here and talk crazy all you want. I'm a bad MF when I'm healthy. Yeah, that's cool. But when are you healthy?
Everybody is when they're healthy.
Right. Like, come on, dude. Like, he's not. I would get rid of him.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta have something.
And you're
Something he
gonna get
has.
some you'll get something for him just because dude's proven commodity as far as when he's healthy, and that's the key. So
Right.
top 20, top 25 proven player and a draft pick because you're gonna have to, in order for LeBron to be able to make his dream come true to play with Bronny, he's gonna have to have some young legs with him, and if he has some legs that are a little younger than him, they got to be healthy. And that's why the
Right.
AD effect was supposed to work because AD is supposed to be rocking and rolling, everybody's good. Wasn't like that,
Not at all.
So God bless them on that one. Who knows? All right, let's go to this next one. We meant to hit this yesterday, but we didn't have a chance. This is something that has shocked the NFL community.
Yep. Yep. Mr.
Dwayne Hurst,
Yeah. That's
Dwayne Haskins died this weekend, struck by a vehicle crossing the expressway, highway, down there in South Florida working out with Trubisky and all these other dudes, receivers, Harris, Claypool, and all this kind of stuff, man. As a Steelers nation as you are, man, go ahead, the floor is yours, brother.
I mean, it's it's truly really heartbreaking to lose your life the way that he did. You understand what I'm saying? To get struck by a dump truck, that's sad, man. And he's 24 years old. And the crazy thing about it's not even about the football player. You know what I'm saying? He was young. I mean, he was a husband, a father, you know what I'm saying, a son. So
All that.
that's tragic. You know what I'm saying? It's just really, really tragic. You down there with your brothers working out, you know what I'm saying, getting ready for the season and boom, blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? Gone.
Yeah.
So this right here, people just need to realize and look, man, don't take life for granted, man. You're here one day and you gone the next. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm a prayer sent out to his family, kids, and stuff like that, or whatever. And you know the whole Pittsburgh community's behind them too. But this is just one sad incident, man. It's a tragedy, dude. That's sad.
Yeah.
Praying for his family. Praying for his family.
I think you just never know when your time comes. You never know when somebody in your family time comes. You need to go ahead and hug each other. Tell everybody that you love them. Don't wait and put off something that you can do today for tomorrow. Because
Yep,
tomorrow's not guaranteed. This young athlete,
absolutely.
he was still young. He was just going to turn 25. Left school early type stuff. Um, Pittsburgh saw that, okay, let's get him some legs underneath him, basically like a red shirt. Just let him pick up the system, do what he got to do, be comfortable. Bam, because the dude was a spinner. Dude could throw that
Yeah,
ball when he was at Ohio State.
yep,
I just think a lot of times when they get in the league, they kind of force to play cats when they're not ready. And I think that's what happened with him with Washington. But I do love when you have a franchise that is known to go ahead and develop players. Ain't no telling what would have happened with his career.
yep,
But like you said, this is he was more than his career. He was a husband, father, brother, son, all that kind of stuff like that. And I feel so sorry for the his family and everybody else like that, and still a nation too. Um, you know, uh, it ain't time to bash people. It's time to celebrate, uplift everybody, that kind of stuff. And another life cut short, way too young.
yep. Absolutely.
Let's have some fun.
There go
Speaking of
my dog right
football, speaking of football, big time. Let's go on and give them a little bit of that Cowboys Steelers, big time, like we do. What will Cowboys and Steelers use first pick on? And I'll go ahead and start it off since Cowboys. I'm really hoping
there.
for a alignment, offensive alignment. I'm really hoping.
Yeah,
If they can get that Tyler dude or Lindenbaum or whatever from Iowa, cool. But I know us. What's going to happen? Somebody's
he's
going to
out.
fall in the draft. Somebody's going to fall to 24. And we're going to have Tyler Lindenbaum, the best center in the draft, sitting there right there. And we're going to end up taking a receiver, our defensive end, instead of that offensive lineman.
Right.
So I just know if somebody falls who is a top prospect and they make it to 24, swoop, we're going to take them. But hopefully, I'm hoping for an offensive lineman. What are Steelers? What do you think they?
uh, it's iffy because with me, yes, I know we need a quarterback. We need one. But if you can't get one in this first round, me personally, I think we need to go after a safety because Edwards, we did not resign him. He's gone. He probably going to play at Buffalo with his brother. Good luck with you. We need Fitzpatrick to get somebody else help with him. I think a safety is pretty much what we need, but quarterback is what it's looking like. But if you can't get what you want, get that safety.
Right.
Get that safety. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to get that defense back to where it needs to be.
I'm with you on that, bro. I'm saying, like, stick to the script.
Right.
Don't just be taking. Just be taking. Just stick there. And
Right. Stick
take.
to the script.
All
Jesus.
that stuff. You know what you need. But like I said, y'all,
Right.
y'all, y'all owner ain't the GM. So yeah,
Right.
he get happy feet. That's the problem with him.
He said, yo, they hit the GM.
Best free agent move for Dallas. I would got to say we really didn't bring. We brought in just a little, but I think re-signing Kurtz, the safety,
Yeah, yeah,
had a hell of a year. And what I love about him because they bring him down like a linebacker. He's talking about a cat 6'3", 6'4". You know what I'm saying?
right,
He's in
right,
that range. He's a big dude, and he
yeah,
pretty much shut down tight ends. So I think that was the best move. Besides, you got to say Gallup was next. You had to resign him.
yeah.
Their whole game plan was go ahead and sign their own players and try their best to do that. And then if they can get somebody wholesale, they get them wholesale. But it's still a ton of free agents out there,
It's a ton of them out
and
there.
a lot of them is going to get that 1 year deal. That's what's going to happen. We know that. So for
Right.
for, for Cowboys, I would say have to say Kurtz, followed by Gallup. What's up with the Steelers?
Besides our offensive lineman that we was picking up in free agency, I'm gonna say the Levi Wallace was a good one for us because you know Joe he's gone, so you need somebody to step in for with that place. And Levi Wallace is a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Ball hawk, I like him. He take a lot of chances and gamble. You know what
Right,
I'm saying with certain situations, but you want somebody like that on your team or whatever. And Joe was long in the tooth. And this young cat is 26 years old, so we can have him for a while.
right,
That was a good pickup because we needed another corner to replace Joe because everybody else is still pups. They ain't proved themselves yet.
right. No, you're right. I like that. Let's bring it home on that one for sure. Did the Cowboys Steelers get better in free agency? I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna have to be. I don't have my way. I'm gonna be honest. I would say no. Because you lost Gregory, which
Yeah,
I do like Fowler. I think really Fowler is a better defensive end than Gregory. Gregory's numbers don't do nothing compared to Fowler. You know what I'm saying? So that was a great one on that one. But I think when you lose Cooper, when you could have reconstructed his contract, you just didn't want him.
right,
I didn't think you got better linebacker. You re-signed LVE. You should have went ahead and signed Bobby Wagner because DeMarcus Lawrence reconstructed his contract so you could eat. And you got this money and you sitting there. You know,
sitting on it.
you just sitting there. I mean, I understand you reconstruct things like that. I say no. I say it's about the same or a little bit bad. And I think they're laying all their marbles into this draft, and then they're gonna try to get off the line and do whoever they got to do like that. I mean, it's plenty out there that's sitting there. I don't think that. And before I let you answer this, Mark, if you're watching this, go ahead, hit subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying? And share, do all you gotta do. Go on and hit that subscribe button for us. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What you think,
I'm
Mark?
gonna say I'm gonna say we didn't really get better. I mean, we improved in a lot of positions, but I'm not gonna say better because there's still a lot of big names that was out there that could have been pulled in. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once again, like I always say, Pittsburgh's not paying nobody. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Especially if you up that age anyway. But sometimes you got to take a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay some of these players, man. Even if it's for a year, that's a year to see if we can get to the Super Bowl. It's win now. I
At
mean, that's what
all
the attitude is
costs.
like in the NFL now. Is you have to win now.
At
You
all
can't wait
costs.
5, 6 years and then want to build and win. No, it's to win now.
Yeah.
That's why they getting Tampa Bay's getting 40-year-old Tom Brady in because they want to win now. What's the call is getting Von Miller because they want to win now. It's
Yeah.
just you got to have that mentality to win now.
Right. The Rams, all the moves they made last year.
Right,
And Von Miller.
right,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And they got Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? Like they like look,
yeah,
we try to stay there. And with these 1 year deals, you can do
yep,
that.
exactly,
You can stay
exactly.
there. You ain't gonna miss a beat. That's what gets me
No,
like, what are you doing? Like these dudes you trying to get on for see because the draft, say you got 13 players, 11 players, 7, 18, whatever players. Everybody's not gonna be an impact player. And so you think you're gonna be able to build up that depth and build up a team with the youth, and that's fine. But everybody's not impactful. When you know
right,
you got Mark who can give you 13 sacks, You paid Mark 10 mil. I mean, come
Right.
on, man. You know that's stupidity to me, man. I mean,
Yeah, it is. No, it is.
you gotta change your ways, man. You gotta go get it. You gotta go get it now. You know,
Got to
when
get
you
it
when you have
now.
a Hall of Famer like Big Ben, he wasn't gonna stay there forever.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Go get him what he needs.
Right.
Period. If it's offensive
Right.
line, you go get him an offensive line. Let him be able to do what he got to do. And I ain't talking about last year. I'm talking about a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
Right.
If you got stuff that you need to do, you can't have a top offense and your defense sucks. That's not winning a championship.
Right. Right. You ain't lying.
You know, and that's crazy, man. I don't get it, man. And then like for Dallas, love you, but damn, you got to think. I want to keep everybody the same, and you went out the first round. Or the
Right.
second round,
Right. Right.
whatever the hell it was, to San Fran. You didn't. No, that's not successful.
No.
I'm not saying blow it up, but you need to get the pieces in there.
Yeah.
You
We
know,
went out
I
first.
don't get it, bro. I don't get it. And then you paying love Zeke. Zeke getting paid too much, man. I mean, it's a running back, bro. He's been
Yeah.
dinged up the past 3, 4 years, bro.
Right. Right. Right.
Now you
I'm with
stuck.
you.
You
Yeah,
stuck.
you are.
And you got Pollard who's getting ready to come up on his contract. What you gonna do? You know,
A lot of
you
money.
run a chance that you're gonna have to cut Zeke and still lose Pollard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
woo! Yeah, man. That's a banger. That's a banger, banger, banger. If y'all didn't know, that is definitely a banger. And want to give y'all a little snip of that big time.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go to this next one. Louisville hires Nolan Smith as assistant coach.
That's the coach.
Uh, big deal for Kenny Payne to go ahead
Yeah.
and him a high caliber high caliber assistant coach who has history with Louisville. Was born here. His daddy was a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Smith been in the play, got a championship. Um, was in the league for a while. Then also was a coach and things like that. One of the striking things to me, is just this, in his press conference, just the pride that he had having that cardinal bird on his chest.
Yeah.
You knew that it meant something to him to be at a school that he didn't go to. Louisville
Right.
recruiting him. He didn't want to, I mean, the stories is that, he didn't want to have that burden of having to live up to his dad and all this kind of stuff like that. But, he carved his own niche out, became his own man at Duke, won a championship, stuff like that. But to be able to have that pride and this big smile and talk about how the
Yep.
program meant to him and how much his dad uh, got into coaching to hopefully one day to come and be a coach at University of Louisville. And of course, he died early, couldn't live that dream. But now his son, who's a winner,
Yep.
is back home to help Kenny Payne. That right there, it sends chills down your spine when you think about it.
Yeah.
Duke is a brotherhood, but dude, this guy, you would thought that he played for Louisville, like at
Play for
prime,
Louisville. Exactly.
but he grew up. He grew up with it. So hats off to that, bro.
Yeah, that was a real classy move for Kenny. I love that move he made. That's a good move that he made.
Yeah, and he had
Great
to have
move.
him. He had to have him, man. That right there was a monster. And now you can sit back and relax. As far as he said, he's going to two more people. We've heard Milt Wagner's name. We heard some other people. We'll find out shortly. Them two have been recruiting. They already secured Kamari Lance, who actually committed with McGeese and Chris Mack, but he's a top 56-8 player, long, can do a lot of stuff. He's saying that he's going to sign this week. We got some other guys who have decommitted from big programs who are 5 stars, who think one of them is coming to take a visit. Only got one player who's got to make a decision what he's going to do, and that's Roosevelt
Yep.
Willer, to see if he's
Yep.
going to stay. So right now you got JJ, you got Curry, Ellis. You got Withers. I know I'm missing one. I know I'm missing one. I can't even think right now. But yeah. So, but if they can get that, that'd be smooth. You lost Williamson. You lost a lot of these seniors who just going back in the transfer portal.
Right.
I'm eager to see because I already know that he's known for the developing big men, but now you got a assistant coach who's a guard, who was a guard. Um, they talked about William Wesley. That's the infamous William Wesley from Nike. He's like, that's
Yeah.
my other uncle. I want to thank my uncle, William Wesley, who's proud of me. I know he's smiling because William Wesley was at Louisville
Right.
with Milton. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, the Rooster came back home.
Right.
And
Right.
like he said in the press conference, hey, he said, I felt a lot of fear from opposing coaches with
Yeah.
McKinney. So, guy asked him off the top, so are you going to like battle the Dukes and battle the Kentuckys for these players? He said, yeah. Yeah, we going for the best. We ain't going for all that. You know what? We know that Mark's getting the man. We want that too. And
Right.
so I just
Exactly.
love that. Not saying you're gonna knock them off, but you at least gotta go ahead and try, man.
Yeah, you gotta try it.
And these other cats wasn't trying.
Right.
It even
Right.
came to a point where Rick was like, "Nah, man, I'm good. I
Yeah,
can't
and that's
compete."
crazy.
You know what I'm saying with that stuff? No, you Rick Pitino, partner.
Right.
You Rick.
No, you are.
You know what I'm saying? You gave up like that. I mean, that's crazy. So
Yeah.
great hire on that one. And before I go to the next one, I want to go back here with this one. We got a question from the mayor.
Mayor.
Who do you all have winning the Spence August fight? Who you got?
I got Earl at 9.
Ooh. I think Earl's gonna win too. I don't know what round, but I think he's gonna go ahead and take care of business with that one. That's for sure. Should be a good one.
Yeah, they got Earl messed up. Like man down.
What you said.
It's gonna be a good one though. It should be a good one, but I think Earl gonna knock him out.
Woo! Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right there. Mama said knock him out. Mark said knock him out. All right, let's have a little fun right here, like we always do. Ranking these CB cornerbacks. You got AJ Terrell. You got I was gonna say Tay Diggs, Travion Diggs, Patrick Surtain too, Ashante Samuel Jr.
Junior.
There's a lot of juniors on there.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And all these young boys is good. All these young kids, they good.
Yeah, they are. I think the
They
most
good.
I think the most underrated one is probably Terrell. Just because
Yeah.
kind of ain't been on like they should have.
Yeah.
Uh, I think I think he came from. I think it was Clemson. He's a bad boy. He's a
Yeah.
bad, but I think him and Diggs came in the same year. And
Yeah.
of course, Sertan and Samuel came in the same year. If I had to go ahead and rank them, I'm going from 4 to 1. I'm going to Shante, the fourth. I'm going number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and put that lasso on Terrell.
Yeah.
Number 2, I wanted him on the team so bad, so bad. I had us picking him last year. Patrick Surtain, number 1, I'm going to Diggs. But the crazy thing is this: I'm going off what I saw last year.
Yeah.
Be the best pure corner out of that 4 group is Patrick Surtain.
Yeah. Patrick Surtain's a monster.
He's
Watch.
next year
Yeah.
he's
Watch his
next year
film
he's
last
gonna
year.
be a serious problem.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
serious
He
problem.
was. He was good. He
And
was
you
good.
gotta think,
He was good.
he played DB all his life. So My thing is this: when I go back to Diggs is still learning that spot. You know, he was a receiver.
Yeah,
By the time his contract is up, you're gonna have to pay him.
right.
You're gonna have to pay him because he's gonna
Ball
know
hawk,
all the goodies by then.
ball hawk. That's what he was this year. How you had it in order, I like it. I like it, but I will switch Samuels and dude from Atlanta.
It's real.
Yep, and I'll keep it just like that. How you got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'll switch them too.
Man, that's a tough group, bro.
Yeah, that's a very good group.
That's a tough group. And the crazy
But
thing
like you
is,
said, that said take that kid that he's a monster.
yeah,
He's good.
yeah, man. I mean,
He's good.
he that Denver defense is gonna be so nasty. And it's so crazy though. And I'm not even hating on Gregory because I know he done had some other issues that pop up. So I don't even know how many games he's gonna be available. But
Right.
Denver, first of all, they coach was a defensive minded anyway. So that right there is gonna be a monster. Terrell, I don't think Atlanta's gonna be able to keep him. Dude is gonna be when we look up when it's time for him to sign. He's gonna be like C.J. Jackson and all them cats. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you got to pay that cat. You got to pay. You
Yeah.
everybody on here, you got to pay. Eventually,
Right. Yep.
eventually you got to pay them, man. You know,
Sooner or later.
yeah,
That's
you
a
got
good
to
group.
pay them. You got to
That's
pay
a good group.
that. All right, now
Yep.
this next one's for you, Mark. Top 10 NFL receivers. Do you agree with this? Number one, you got Devontae Adams. Number two, you got Tyreek Hill. Number three, you got DeAndre Hopkins. Four, you got Cooper Kupp. Five, you got Stephon Diggs. Six, you got Justin Jefferson. Seven, Keenan Allen. Eight, Debo Samuels. Nine, A.J. Brown. 10, Mike Evans.
Okay. Let's see.
What do you think about this? And I'm going to hit you. Hold on. This is right here.
Okay.
This will get you going.
Devontae Adams, Tariq Hill,
I'm going to hit you up
Andre
with this.
Hopkins, Cooper Kupp. Who's that at number 10?
Number 10, you got Mike Evans. You got Mike Evans at number 10. So I just said,
I'm not I'm not mad at number one.
no, hell no.
I'm not
But
mad
I
at
want
number one.
everybody to know that's based on Rodgers as a quarterback.
Right. I'm not mad at that. Ah, don't I got a problem with number two.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, what a bell at? What a bell at? Boy, I hit it. Boy, I'm so glad you hit that one.
I got a problem with that one. For sure. I have a problem with that one because it's like he didn't have a better season than Cooper Cup. I did.
Dude,
I Jefferson. I don't know.
you had a better.
I mean Hopkins.
Only reason why you had a
Hopkins
better.
hurt.
I was going to say, the only reason why he had a better year than Hopkins. Hopkins was hurt.
Hopkins was hurt. So nah, he's not number two. He most definitely he can't be number two.
My thing is, you hit it right on the head. I think Hill, you can be in the top 10, but you're not up there.
Right.
I think Debo Samuel it should be much higher than number 8.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think Keenan Allen need to come on down to probably number 10. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike Evans had a
Yeah.
better year than him. Mike Evans had a better year than him. Let's don't play games.
Yeah.
Hopkins, top 10. I mean, just based off this year, you got to put him down there at the bottom just
Yeah.
because he
Even
didn't play.
before the injury.
Yeah. But Keenan and A.J. Brown, man, needs to be up more.
Yeah, he had a good year.
Yeah, he was hurt too, but he had to get that Tyreek Evans. I mean, come on, bro. No.
Yeah. I don't. He's not. No. Don't stop basing it off. They need to stop basing off the money.
And
He's
yeah,
not number two.
and you have Mahomes.
Exactly.
You ain't got Mahomes in Miami, baby.
Yeah. No, you don't.
No, sir.
No, you
No, sir.
don't.
And the crazy thing is, the question for all my Miami Dolphins fans, all your Miami Dolphins, I need you guys to, when you watch this, or you watching it live right now, or even if you ain't a Miami Dolphin fan, will Tyreek have a better year than Waddle?
See, that's the question
Because
right there.
Waddle got speed too. He's
Yes,
on,
he do.
and to me, he's a better route runner.
He got speed.
And is he the best receiver, not tight end, because we know he had Kelsey? Is Waddle the best receiver that Tyreek Hill played with or will be playing with?
Ooh, that's a good one.
He's better than
Yeah,
Sammy Watkins. He's better than
yeah.
Robinson. He's better than uh, uh, Hartman or whatever.
Hardman,
Yeah.
Hardman.
I think this right here is deadly if you're the quarterback. But as far as like, dude, you're not going to be that chief dude.
Right.
Because what I see Waddle do, I mean, to be honest, he can do what Cheetah does.
Yep.
If you put Waddle in Kansas City's offense
Kansas City's offense. Yeah, he ain't gonna miss a beat.
at all, at all.
Yeah, because that young boy's fast too. He's
Yes,
fast.
yes.
He's
And
fast
they
too.
was using him like Debo. They hit him
Right.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he got to come off at number 2 spot.
yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Yeah, he got to come out. That's a crime for them. They put him at number 2.
Right.
That's a
Right.
crime. That is a crime.
Yeah,
That
he got to come off at number 2 spot.
Jefferson,
Because if you
them.
want, and the crazy thing about it, if they really want to base it off the year that just passed with this list,
Oh, Cooper's
Cooper
up there.
number 1.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's up there.
Yeah, Cooper number 1 and
Yeah.
Devontae maybe 2, followed
Right.
by like Jefferson and Samuels and Brown and all that. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on
Yeah.
Diggs. And yeah, I'm totally with you.
Yes.
You know, and that's my thing. Is this top 10 NFL like now, or is it
Right.
based on last year? Because it's based last year that Cooper's got to be number 1
Yep.
just for the stats and everything he put up.
Yep. Because he had crazy numbers.
Yeah, he did.
He had crazy numbers too.
Yeah, he did his thing. He did his thing.
Yes, he
I'm with
did.
him. So like I said,
He,
then this the total disrespect to
yeah.
with Mike Evans and them. I mean, like I said, Keenan Allen. This whoever did this must have had Keenan on his fantasy team for the past six,
Yep.
7 years because he used to catch 100 and something balls.
Yeah. Yeah. That's somebody you can rely on in fantasy. Used to.
Yeah, yeah. But now it's like there's no way you put him right there unless because if we talk about all around career, then a lot of these cats not even on there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like then Keenan's gonna be up there and he's gonna be up there nice. But I'm with you. If you based off last year, Cooper Cup's got to be up there at number 1,
Right.
number 2. You know, yeah, I'm with you. That makes sense, big time.
That's nuts.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Right. That's a good one though.
Yeah,
Damn good one.
how we do. Big time. Nothing but it. Nothing but bangers.
Yes, sir.
Real for real. So hey, y'all know. Go ahead and check out 35KY Sports. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Look out for our shows and stuff like that, highlights and different things on there. Always a banger. Can't wait to go ahead and watch this game, rest of this game, and also
Yes, sir.
check out 9:30
Yep. 9:30.
the Clippers and T Wolves. Go ahead and see the next generation. Don't be
Right.
scared. Don't be scared, because that next
Right.
generation is here and it's coming quickly. One other
Man.
thing, real quick. I don't know if you saw that ESPN list of top 25 and under basketball players. Did you see that list?
No.
We'll talk about tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
That's a tease.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.